to stimulate awareness for the study of these subjects, to promote healthy and positive competition for excellence among teachers, to help teachers to be more committed to their profession as they constantly update their knowledge and help to mentor other colleagues, and finally to provide mentorship opportunities for public secondary school students in Akwa Ibom State by volunteers from different professional backgrounds. Beginning in 2007, the Foundation has been striving to supplement the efforts of Akwa Ibom State government in its educational development. We have had to appraise the whole education framework in the state to proffer to the government concrete suggestions on infrastructural, curriculum, and personnel needs and overall, which could reasonably impact the transformation of the sector. This is our main preoccupation and concern as a foundation. In 2016, the foundation identified the Ministry of Education Stakeholders Summit. I was privileged to present a keynote address at that meeting, in which a few suggestions were made on the way forward with the state's education. We also identified our discussants with the state government as she hosted the first ever comprehensive State Education Summit and Exhibition 2019, as well as being part of the Akwa Ibom State Think Tank Committee on Education, which produced a roadmap for education for the period 2020 to 2030. The governor, passionate about the transformation of the education sector, had approved this document. We are hopeful that full implementation of this roadmap will commence and usher in a new era of educational development in the state. This year, I was also privileged to be invited to present a paper on the role of community leaders at a 3-day statewide seminar on insecurity in state public schools, or public secondary schools, organized by the State Secondary Education Board. Today, the questions I would like to ask the education planners and implementers are: one, what would it take for our public schools to operate at the standard of some good private schools, given that most of our schools have better trained teachers? How committed are the stakeholders to the education sector? What is your commitment and dedication to this vital sector as a critical player? The teacher, the school head, the government agent, and so on. How is the government monitoring and evaluating the performance of these players? How durable and lasting is the seeming updating of infrastructural facilities in our schools? Has someone checked on the quality of the work done? Why would students in private schools attend classes on time, but those in public schools would not? Those are some of the questions that bother my mind when I go through schools. I go to schools and check certain things in schools. We may need to abandon lip service to education restructuring and development and face this task of eradicating poverty through the impact of education more squarely for the good of our present and future generations. The Foundation believes teacher motivation and appreciation are critical in addressing the apathy in the teacher's work experience and will subsequently enhance performance and service delivery in our schools. We believe an annual mandatory professional development seminar workshop can be held during the long vacation period, and it would be a good start. Government can also facilitate an in-service training program for teachers and school heads. These will update the teachers' professional and academic competence to enable them to cope with modern challenges. The Foundation's award this year for 6 subjects: English, language, mathematics, biology, chemistry, physics, and economics. In each subject, the first prize winner receives $250,000, the second $150,000, and the third $100,000. This year, a total of 163 teachers, 11 teacher mentors, and 6 school principals applied online for the screening and award exercise via the Foundation's website. The website is www.sinoyotorofoundation.org. Of these 153 teachers, 11 teacher mentors and 5 school principals were invited to participate. However, only 144 teachers made up of 27 English language, 12 economics, 23 mathematics, 30 biology, 29 chemistry, and 23 physics teachers participated in the screening test, which was computer-based under supervision. This response is low compared to the figures in 2021, and may be primarily due to lack of exposure to ICT, particularly on the part of the principals. The school heads being the worst hit. The proposed mandatory training of teachers and school heads would address this weakness. The final screening test for the selection of the winning teacher is in two parts. The first part is an aptitude test based on the WAEC-NECO syllabus. The second part is an oral interaction between the resource persons and those who pass reasonably well in the written test. To strengthen the value of the award, the first, second, and third prizes can only be achieved if the contestants scored at least 70%, 60%, or 50% respectively in the test, in the results. In the Grand Mentor Teachers Award category, the mentors must scale through the written test with a score of at least 50%, in addition to their field performance indices before being considered for the award. Besides, at least one of the mentees of the candidate should be a prize winner in the year. The Grand Mentor Award attracts $500,000. This year we have 5 Grand Mentors, each in biology, chemistry, physics, English language, and mathematics. The Principals Award came on board as tabled in 2017 and is aimed at rewarding the efforts of exceptional public secondary school heads who have distinguished themselves in pushing the institution's academic and administrative advancements by providing a congenial learning environment. The foundation team listed 5 shortlisted principals to appraise their submission using well-articulated administrative performance indices. Only 3 of them appeared this year for the screening test. I don't know why. 3 of them were bold enough to come, where consideration was given to practical management and administrative principles. They were further subjected to oral interaction, after which the best principal emerged. This year, we have the 5th winner in this category. The screening process and the written and oral interactions were handled according to preset rules and procedures with transparency and integrity. The expert examiners were carefully selected consultants from academia and the public sector. That is, the distinguished chairman of this occasion, guest speaker, respected ladies and gentlemen, and the school heads who are here, and the great Nigerian students. If you're here, can you say yes? Praise. Great Nigerian students. All right, thank you. These winners will be fully or duly presented for the award of prizes at the appropriate time during this program. We like to appreciate the Excellency Governor Odomi Manuel for his passion for the proper education of the Okwaibom child through the provision of basic infrastructure and recruitment of teachers for schools. We are grateful to the Honorable Commissioner and Permanent Secretary, Minister of Education, and Chairman and Permanent Secretary, State Secondary Education Board, for providing the needed data on schools and facilitating our access to schools in the state. We appreciate the principals of schools for their support, which led to a smooth selection process during the year. We also appreciate members of the screening committee, Mr. Joseph Law, Mrs. Lydian Khan, Dr. Saad Man, and Mr. Neil Amos, who worked with me conscientiously during the year to actualize this project. Dr. Saad Man of the State Secondary Education Board joined the team this year, while our very hard-working Mrs. Simon Bassi stepped aside for further concerns. We are grateful to Mrs. Bassi for her unquantifiable commitment to the goals of the Foundation during her stay with us. The Foundation is also thankful to our very experienced consultants, most of whom are associate professors and professors from the University of the U, and a retired permanent secretary. for their honest, diligent, and selfless contributions to the Foundation's mandate. I also appreciate the advice of the chairperson and the members of the Board of Trustees of the Inoyo Foundation for this vision and their continued commitment to this noble project, which has positively impacted the performance of most of our students in public examinations. Some of these beneficiaries are now graduates in various fields of study. We thank all our collaborators, external mentors, and sponsors. Let me especially appreciate Mr. Ephraim Jacob Inyamudo, a physics teacher and the Foundation's 2015-2021 Grand Mentor. He emerged this year the first South Nigerian to be awarded the Fulbright Teaching Excellence and Advancement. To be awarded the Fulbright Teaching Excellence and Advancement Fellowship by the United States Department of Education and Cultural Affairs. He will make a brief remark during this program. It was Scott Hayden who said, teachers have three loves: love of learning, love of the learners, and the love of bringing the first two lovers together. It is therefore pertinent to draw the attention of our dear teachers to the fact that our children would excel to whatever height in their academics if given the proper loving attention by our teachers. Teachers who love teaching teach children to love learning. Please create curiosity as you teach so that learning becomes a lifelong process for the learners. On the other hand, students should buckle down to their studies and other worthwhile endeavors rather than being distracted by the pressures of society and friends. Studying facilitates a more profound understanding. Develop a reading culture that can help expand your horizon, can help sharpen your creative mind and expose you to other facets of life, even beyond your core area of interest. Try to heed the counsel of your teachers and the Foundation's external mentors who have made their mark in society. Don't fit in when you can stand out, students. Finally, for the award winners, as I congratulate you on your success, you should realize that this is the beginning of a new journey in the mentorship enterprise. It would help if you did more work now to prove your worth and maximize your potential. This award provides a springboard to numerous other opportunities like the one I cited earlier, taken hold by Ephraim Inyamudo. I now welcome everyone to this event. Please make yourself comfortable and be part of the Foundation's noble and destiny-transforming agenda by adopting a school, if you can, and or sponsoring a subject on an event. Get involved. All of us are on the road to make education better and to make our children excel. Thank you. May God bless every one of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, after such an elaborate presentation, I believe Dr. Joshua deserves a better applause. If you listened intently, as I did, you will agree with me that this foundation is very thorough in its dealings. And as a matter of fact, the winners of the award which will be presented today really merit it. Please celebrate the winners. Very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Inoyo Toro Annual Awards for Teaching Excellence in Akwa Ibom State Public Secondary Schools. The chairman of this occasion is here, and it is time to invite the chairman of this event to speak. It might interest you to know that the gentleman whom I will call up to the microphone is the Chief Executive Officer of Momo Payment Service Bank, which is a subsidiary of MTN Communications PLC. Please put your hands together for him as I invite Mr. Usoro for his remarks.
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the representative of the Commissioner of Education, the guest speaker, Professor Lawrence Etim. It is my pleasure and honor to welcome you to the 15th Inoyo Toro Foundation Annual Teachers Award for Teaching Excellence in Akwa Ibom Public Schools. For 15 years, the Inoyo Toro Foundation has consistently contributed towards the eradication of poverty by investing resources to encourage the learning of science and other related subjects in public schools in Akwa Ibom. For those of us that have been part of the journey over the course of the 15 long years, it's with utmost sense of pride and growing fulfillment that what started as an epiphany by the founder of this foundation, Mr. Odum Inoyo, has endured this long, providing a platform for Akwa Ibom professionals in Nigeria and the diaspora to contribute towards mentoring and raising the next generation of Akwa Ibom leaders. The Inoyo Toro Foundation has demonstrated that public and private institutions working together can create a positive and sustainable impact. More than ever before, the need for all public and private institutions and stakeholders to come together to develop in Akwa Ibom State and Nigeria at large has become very critical. Judging by the recent figures from the UNESCO Institute of Statistics and Global Education Monitoring Report, Sub-Saharan Africa remains the region with the most out-of-school children, with 98 million children and young people excluded from education. Now that's a huge number. It's also the only region where this number is increasing. Out-of-school rates are falling more than the rate at which school-age population is growing. The situation in Nigeria, and sadly in Akwa Ibom, is also no different. Nigeria is ranked top 3 amongst the countries with the most out-of-school children and youth, together with India and Pakistan. While an online media publication with the focus of on education, EduCeleb, ranks Akwa Ibom as the second state with the highest number of out-of-school children in Nigeria, second only to Kano. If we must deliver the Nigerian Akwa Ibom of our dreams, we must reverse this trend and do so urgently. And that's why we must commend the work of the Inoyo Toro Foundation and working with the state government to continuously advance education in our state. How else can we transform our fortunes without education? How else with people like us with modest backgrounds and pedigree compete in corporate Nigeria and in what is increasingly becoming the global economy with a global talent pool from diverse nationalities and backgrounds? The answer lies in access to quality education. Personally, while my primary and secondary school was primarily in the northern part of the country, the critical phase of my university education was right here in the University of Uyo, where I majored in computer science. My career journey has been made possible by the sacrifice and dedication to duty of teachers like you, who deserve every award and encouragement for your invaluable role that you play in not just building people, but building great societies. It's one of the reasons why I appreciate the work that the Inoyo Toro Foundation does in recognizing and rewarding teachers and the mentorship program for students. Some of the things I learned from the challenging experience, like the right course to study, the proper certifications to obtain to improve your degree, how to apply for and secure admission and possibly scholarships in highly sought after schools, how to prepare and secure employment and advance one's career, or even start and grow one's business could have been less burdensome with the right mentorship. I recall it was in one of the award sessions that we had a couple of years ago, I had an interaction with one of the guest speakers who interestingly mentioned that his daughter was just getting called to law school that year, and mentioned interestingly that his great-great-grandfather was called to the London Inn in 1914. 1914 is over 100 years ago. I remember looking back at my own background, and I said, I come from a small village down the road there, Asong, precisely in Badeni local government. My grandfather was a farmer and a palm wine tapper. it tapped one of the best wines back then in the village. If you're a lover of palm wine, you should have tried my grandfather's palm wine. My grandmother was a petty trader. My dad broke out of what was a consistent cycle of poverty. Beyond my grandfather, I can't remember who else had gone to school. And here was a gentleman telling me of how his forebearers had been called to the London Inn in 1914. I don't know how many of us can trace our history back to 1914 and recall precisely the profession of our forebearers. And if you can, in most cases, it will be very modest. And mine obviously was no different. My dad broke out from what was, a consistent cycle of maybe work in the village to join the military, and my mom was a nurse. But they both obtained their BSc or whatever education while they were professionals working in different, in their different career. So for a number of us, mentorship was not primarily from home. We had to hack it. And it was no different, I recall, when I went to the NYSC camp in Lagos and realized that most of us that had just arrived fresh from University of Uyo with a degree were competing with people who did not only have a degree, but also had something additional. The accountants I met in camp, most of them already were in their first or second stage of ICANN. The computer professionals I met in camp already had 1 or 2 IT certifications. A number of them were able to get ahead because they had a platform or had people who could guide them. And for a number of us that our parents were either first-generation graduates, we were not able to receive those formal guidance at home. And we had to hack it maybe primarily, I recall those days you had to rely on, I would say, Guardian newspaper back then. And there's usually maybe a fair trick. I would always say if you want to be a chief marketing officer, you want to be a chief technology officer, look at the adverts and look at the companies you want to work for, places you want to go to. The answers most times lie there. You would see the qualification and the requirement that companies want for a chief technology officer or a chief marketing officer. If they tell you 15 years work experience, they need a degree, they need you to have these certifications, they need you exposed to X, Y, Z, go get it. So, but that's how most of us hacked it back then. And that's why today, that's the gap that this foundation is trying to fill in both students and teachers. And that's why we must really commend the work of the Idowu Toro Foundation, providing this platform and engaging both students and teachers and creating a more formal way for people to understand how they can walk through their career journey. So while we commend them, we also must commit ourselves to service, to giving our best in whatever roles that we find ourselves, so that together we can build the Akwa Ibom and the Nigeria of our dreams. So long live the Idowu Toro Foundation, long live Akwa Ibom State, and long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was the chairman of this occasion. Please give him a better applause. The applause is not good enough. Please, can we do it better? I have observed, ladies and gentlemen, that some of you are a bit reserved when it comes to giving applauses. I'd like to appeal that we review that as we're going straight into the part of the event where we will need you to really applaud the next set of people that we will be calling up here, especially for their excellence, their hard work, and for the innovation of this wonderful foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the first high point of this event. As a matter of fact, for me, I believe we have 3 high points of this event, which is the award presentation. The award presentation, ladies and gentlemen, will be in 3 categories. We'll have the first award presentation now. We will have the second award presentation, which is the Grand Mentors Award later on. And the Principals Award, which is the third one, comes up much later on. But before we call our very deserving award recipients to step forward, Fun of the Ministry of Education. She's actually the Director of Quality Assurance, and I've been told that she's representing the Honorable Commissioner for Education. Thank you so much, Director, for coming. We have the Director of the State Secondary Education Board, who's also here, Barrister Clement Ebuk, who's representing the Chairman and Permanent Secretary of the Board. Thank you so much for joining us, Barrister. We also have, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Mrs. Susan Etu from JEBEBB Consulting. Mr. Liu Izafan is the Chairman Forum of Zonal Directors. He's also here. Thank you for coming. Dr. Donald Ibe from Akwa Ibom State Polytechnic Ikorosuwa is here. We have Efiong Webaya from the University of Uyo Teaching Hospital, Uba Omana from ExxonMobil Lagos, and Vera Edward from RCCG. They are mainly. Please let's put our hands together and celebrate all these people. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Head Stakeholder Relations and Regional Manager of Savannah Energy, Mrs. Nkoyo Etu. Thank you so much for joining us, madam. The gentleman who gave us the talk about the dangers of living a sedentary lifestyle, he's the Communications Manager of Savannah Energy, Mr. Okudili Onya. Thank you so much for coming, sir. And we also have, ladies and gentlemen, the CSR and NC Advisor of Savannah Energy, Mr. Roland Uye. Please let's celebrate all these people. Let's celebrate all these people. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to appeal that you keep your hands very free now, because we're getting into the point of this event where we will really need you to applaud the set of people that I will be calling up here. This event is the annual Teachers Awards for Teaching Excellence in Public Secondary Schools in Akwa Ibom State. Ladies and gentlemen, in this hall today, 23 teachers will be going home with various categories of award. One principal will also be winning the Principal's Award also. Ladies and gentlemen, this award has various sponsors. We have 6 subject areas. Just to announce that we have an award for mathematics, English language, physics, chemistry, biology, and economics. And as a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, the award for mathematics is being sponsored by Mr. Enyekan Ukwana. Please let's celebrate him for a job well done. The English Language Award, ladies and gentlemen, is sponsored by Boda Services Limited. Please put your hands together for that great corporate institution. The awards for physics, chemistry, and biology is being sponsored by Hensec Integrated Services Limited. Please celebrate Hensec. Thank you so much, Hensec. While the award for economics, ladies and gentlemen, is sponsored by Anchor Insurance Limited. Please celebrate Anchor Insurance Limited. Mr. Chairman, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to invite the winners of this award. As you heard from Dr. Joshua, the people whom we are calling up here to win the award, I believe some of them would, if not all of them, would be very surprised. They actually visited the website of the foundation where they wrote a CBT exams, followed that up by an oral interaction, and other processes were followed up, and here they are today. We will begin this award by inviting each subject area, and when I invite the subject area, I will begin from the 3rd prize winner, and then take it up to the 1st prize winner. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3rd prize winner of this category will go home with 100,000 naira, courtesy the Inoyo Toro Foundation and her sponsors. The 2nd prize winner will go home with 150,000 naira, while the 1st prize winner will go home with 250,000 naira. I believe that deserves another applause. And so, very specifically, Mr. Chairman, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we begin with English language, and the 3rd prize winner goes to Edidion Wilson Ekanem. Please come forward. There she comes. There she comes. Keep celebrating her till she comes. Ladies and gentlemen, Edidion Wilson Ekanem. Edidion Wilson Ekanem is a 41-year-old English teacher. She works with the Ibesikpo Secondary Commercial School, Noudo, in Ibesikpo Asutan local government area. She's a dedicated, organized, and seasoned teacher who's passionate about raising focused, purpose-driven youngsters. Her hobbies are reading, playing football, cooking, and gardening. Edidion has good interpersonal skills and opportunities in her profession. For her, teaching is a difficult profession, but her student successes and the Know Your Toro Foundation Excellence Teachers Award have been her motivation and confidence builder to soar higher. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you third prize winner, Edidion Wilson Ekanem. Please celebrate her. Today she goes home with 100,000 naira, courtesy Boda Services Limited. May I now invite Professor Gregory Akpan to, on behalf of Boda Services Limited, present this well-deserved award to her.
I am a mountain. I am a tall tree.
Congratulations. Encourage you to continue in this way. We actually need very good English teachers in this environment. Thank you.
Congratulations to you, Edidion. I think we can give her a photo opportunity. Prof, please, could you stand by her? She takes this photograph. Yes, please. Just for... Thank you very much, Edidion. Congratulations to you. Best third prize winner for English language. While Prof remains with us, I'd like to invite the second place winner who goes home today with 150,000 naira. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Victor Collins Akpan. Look at the laughter. Look at the laughter. Victor, please come up. Please come up immediately. Victor, please come up. Victor Collins Akpan, second place winner. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. Keep clapping. Victor, could you move there while I take your citation? Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, Victor teaches English language at Itam Secondary School, Itam, in Itu of Akwa Ibom State. His hobbies include volunteering, sporting, and writing. His greatest inspiration is God. His ambition is to be a good coach. Congratulations.
Congratulations for this great achievement. Encourage you to continue the way you have been, and I hope you win more prizes in the future.
Congratulations to you, Victor. 150,000 naira courtesy the Know Your Toro Foundation and her sponsors. Thank you very much, Victor. Yes. Okay, thank you, Victor. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the first prize winner for the English language category. The first prize winner, are you ready? First prize winner goes to Iyene Amos Peter. Iyene Amos Peter is a 38-year-old man who works with the Sense Comprehensive Secondary School, Ikorokumfang, in Abak local government area. His hobbies include teaching, writing, reading, proofreading, and cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, he is constantly motivated by the need to leave people better than he met them, which is why he is a teacher and aspires to help people attain not just literacy, but wholesome education. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Iyene Amos Peter. Congratulations.
I'm very delighted to meet someone like you today. The selection process that I listened to was quite rigorous, and to emerge as the first of all those competitors is not a small matter. So I congratulate you very heartily and wish you all the best in life. Thank you.
Congratulations to you, Iyene. Some photographs with the sponsor of this subject category, Boda Services Limited, represented by Professor Gregory Akpan. Thank you very much, Iyene. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Please celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. He goes home with 250,000 naira, courtesy this foundation. Congratulations, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we move to the next subject area, which is mathematics. And I'd like to, as usual, begin with the third place winner, to the second prize winner, to the first prize winner. I'd like to inform us that this subject category is being sponsored by Mr. Enyekan Ukpana. And today, to represent Mr. Enyekan Ukpana, we have Mrs. Nkoyo Uwem Etuk. I'd like to go straight ahead to invite the person who is the third place winner in mathematics. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to hear the name? The winner of this category is Gabriel Mbat. Please put your hands together for Gabriel Mbat. Mbat is an ICT enthusiast, a mathematics teacher at Asutan Ekpe Comprehensive Secondary School in Okomduairong, Ibesikbo Asutan local government area. Aspires to obtain a PhD in mathematics education. He helps the young ones to attain their best potentials and dreams to improve the fortunes of Akwa Ibom schools through application of ICT tools in teaching, learning, planning, and administration. He loves playing Scrabble. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Gabriel Mbat. Congratulations.
I want to congratulate you for winning this award and to thank you for the impact you're making in society. Mathematics is no easy subject. It is no easy. When I was in school, I struggled with mathematics, and I wish I had a teacher like you. My life would have been better. So I want to tell you that everybody sitting down here today celebrates you. And we all acknowledge the good work you're doing. And I want to encourage you to do more so that when we come back next year, we will celebrate you. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations to you, Gabriel Mbat. Congratulations to you. Please, you will remain here, sir, while Okay, ma'am, you want to take one more photograph? You deserve it. You deserve it. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we move to the second prize winner for mathematics. And the winner for this category is Utebe Raphael Udo. Utebe, please come. Utebe teaches mathematics at Abiakbo Community Comprehensive Secondary School, Ikorukana. He loves reading, playing football. He aspires to further his education in a foreign country and to be a lecturer in a tertiary institution. Ladies and gentlemen, Utebe Raphael Udo.
I want to congratulate you on this award and to also encourage you. I listened to the latter part of your introduction that you want to be a lecturer in a higher institution. So this is a stepping stone. We all appreciate you, and we also look forward to seeing you carrying the spirit of excellence to the tertiary institution. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, the first prize winner for mathematics, who will go home today with the sum of 250,000 naira. Are you ready for the name? It's Idoroyen Monday Solomon. Ladies and gentlemen, Idoroyen Solomon is from Nkegabak in Ukanafun local government area. He is a teacher with the Akwa Ibom State Secondary Education Board and teaches at Maduna Community Secondary Commercial School, Orugonam. His hobbies are reading and listening to music. His love for mathematics motivated him to choose the teaching profession which he practices. He aspires to be a principal general by the grace of God.
Please, let's give him another round of applause. I'm impressed with that profile. You'll agree with me that the reward for teachers is no longer in heaven. It's on earth. And you're getting your own reward here on earth. Well, the good thing is that you're laying the foundation to pursue even a higher dream that you have. Winning this award is no mean feat. I mean, I already spoke about the fact that mathematics is it's no easy subject at all. We are lucky to have people like you who have made it easy. And this award is an acknowledgement of the fact that you've made mathematics learning easier for our people. So I want to thank you on behalf of the organizers and to encourage you to remain steadfast. Continue to do good work. And we'll be back again to celebrate you. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, well deserved. I believe you should really celebrate this man. At least show him you like him. When I was in the secondary school, mathematics teachers were people who were not really liked by the students. Congratulations to you, sir. And thank you very much, Mr. Onya. You may please be seated. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the next subject category, which we will invite the winners now, is biology. And it might interest you to know that this subject category is being sponsored by our very own indigenous construction firm, Hensec Integrated Services Limited. I will first of all invite the winner of this category, and then I'll invite the gentleman who will present this award on behalf of the sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, the third prize winner of biology is Augustina Peter Asukwo. Congratulations to you. She wins 100,000 naira today. She teaches at Christian Secondary Commercial School in Uyo. She possesses research and analytical skills. Her motivation is building a diversified education leadership through mentoring female students. She aspires to be a commissioner after her PhD. And that's the more reason why the gentleman who will present the award to her today is a commissioner. Please, may I invite the Honorable Commissioner for Environment, Mr. Charles Udo, to please accept to, on behalf of Hensec Integrated Services Limited, present this award to this lady who wants to be like him in years to come. Ladies and gentlemen,
well, the award looks gorgeous, Augustina, and you're aspiring to be an honorable commissioner. Okay, so we'll take that to prayers. On behalf of the Inoue Toro Foundation, I have the honor and privilege, and it's biology. So you're going to be commissioner, and then former commissioner for health is here. I have the honor and privilege of presenting this award to you, which I believe is deserved. Congratulations, and may our wishes come true.
congratulations to you. We'll take some photographs now. Thank you very much, sir. You may wish to remain here, sir, while I invite the next person. Congratulations, madam. Please applaud her again. Applaud her again. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the second prize winner for biology is Eno Monde Utio. Eno, please come. Eno Utio is a biology teacher at Etinan Communities Comprehensive Secondary School, Etinan local government area. He likes reading and watching football. His goal is to be a great teacher. And you will agree with me that his greatness begins now as he wins the second prize for this category. Ladies and gentlemen, Eno Monde Utio.
What do I say to you, sir? Congratulations. More grace. Thank you.
Congratulations to you. Congratulations, Enotio. Okay, for biology, ladies and gentlemen, the first prize winner for biology. Are you ready? Are you ready? I can see you are clapping already. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Idoroyen Oscar Jacob. And he's here. Is that your wife and child, sir? Okay, congratulations. Idoroyen Oscar Jacob is a biology teacher at Community Secondary School of Farobo in Ukanafun local government area. He teaches with passion and outstanding qualities of excellence, seeking to continuously improve to make significant contributions to the advancement of knowledge and development of students. Congratulations.
Standing here to present this award to you, I recount when I was in class 5 taking WAEG, one of my classmates had F9. And then when we asked him, oh boy, what happened? He said, how can he read modern biology page to page, back to back 3 times, and he still failed. And so I wish that he had a teacher like you. I'm sure he would have passed. So I stand here to congratulate you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you to Honorable Commissioner Charles Udor. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Congratulations to Udoroyan Oscar Jacob. He didn't come alone. He came with his wife and lovely son. Please celebrate this family of excellence. Congratulations. Thank you so much, madam, for being a very supportive wife. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we move to the next category, which is physics. And this is also sponsored by Hensec Integrated Services Limited. May I invite Mr. Roland Uje to please come forward on behalf of Hensec and present this award to the 3 winners: 3rd place winner, 1st, 2nd place winner, and the 1st position winner. Need to remind you that the amount they are winning is 100,000, 150, and 250,000 naira respectively. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3rd place winner for physics is Mfon Usanga. Please celebrate. Celebrate MM. MM is a physicist, a teacher at Unity Model College, or Bontong, in Sribum local government area. He's driven by the desire to be a feedback channel to the society through teaching and mentorship to become an astute global scholar. He also possesses good computer skills, and reading is his passion. Ladies and gentlemen, Mfon Usanga. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Osanga. On behalf of Inoyo Toro Foundation and Hensec Integrated Services Limited, I am delighted to present this award to you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2nd place winner for physics is Emekaka Victor Upong. Please come. He teaches at Comprehensive High School in Pembarayup in Oborokara local government area. His willingness to improve productivity and performance is his best abilities. Ladies and gentlemen, reading and soccer are his motivations. I present to you Emekaka Victor Upong. Congratulations.
Emekaka, that you are able to teach physics and still play football, I think it's a wonderful thing. So on behalf of Inoyo Toro Foundation and Hensec Integrated Services Limited, I'm excited to present this award to you. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, Emekaka, 2nd place winner, physics. Thank you very much, Emekaka. Ladies and gentlemen, we move to the 1st position for physics. Are you ready for the 1st position? Ladies and gentlemen, this person whom I am inviting wins 250,000 naira, courtesy the Inoyo Toro Foundation. Come and say, Akpan Mbad. Wow, 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 what a surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a teacher of physics at Asong Community Grammar School in Asong, Mparen in local government area. He loves to teach and teach and teach and mentor his students. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations.
Mr. Nkamanse, congratulations. I suppose you've been doing this, for a while, and it has finally paid off. That you are appreciated on a day like this, and not waiting to receive the reward in heaven, but at least today you are receiving a reward for teaching here on earth, and courtesy of Inoyo Toro Foundation and Hensec Integrated Service Limited. So congratulations, I present this to you.
Congratulations to you, Mr. Nkaman Sekbanbat. Is that the applause you give for a 1st place winner in physics in particular? Physics in particular. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, sir. You may please retire. Ladies and gentlemen, I only sat in a physics lecture hall once in my SS1, and I knew that wasn't for me at all. I knew it wasn't for me at all. And so when it was time for chemistry, I only peeped into the chemistry lab. There's something SS1 students do. I may not recall whether pipette or something where you just, pipette. Yes. I knew all of that wasn't for me. I knew my calling was to study art. Please celebrate this great gentleman and ladies. Thank you so much. We will move now to the next subject category, which is still sponsored by HENSEC Integrated Services Limited. And it's my honor and pleasure to invite a gentleman who is a man of excellence to please accept to come forward and present this award to the deserving recipients on behalf of HENSEC Integrated Services Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, a former commissioner for health in Akwa Ibom State, Dr. Dominic Ukpong. Please celebrate this gentleman of excellence as I invite him to present this award of excellence on behalf of HENSEC Integrated Services Limited for chemistry. The third prize winner, ladies and gentlemen, for chemistry is Enyekere Brown Owo. Enyekere Brown Owo. Put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. He teaches at Community Secondary Commercial School, Ikorekbeya Ikono, in Uyo local government area. His hobbies are reading and writing. He aspires to become a renowned researcher and publisher. Congratulations, Enyekere.
Enyekere, on behalf of Inoyo Toro Foundation, I present this award to you for your excellent job as a teacher. I hope that God will continue to increase you. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, Enyekere. Some photographs there. Well deserved. Ladies and gentlemen, the second place winner for chemistry is Unyeme Ime Ikpe. I can see his students rising to applaud their teacher. What a wonderful moment. Ladies and gentlemen, Unyeme Ikpe teaches chemistry at Etinan Institute in Etinan local government area. He reads, watches soccer, and sings classical music during his leisure time. The students' understanding of the concepts being taught and the students' excellence in examinations motivate him. Congratulations to you, Unyeme.
On behalf of Inoyo Toro Foundation, I'm glad to present this award to you. Chemistry is very important in medicine. So you're actually grooming some people to be medical doctors. Etinan Institute is a great school in our state. And I want to congratulate you. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, Unyeme. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Dr. Okpong, you have one more task to perform, and that's to present to the first prize winner for chemistry. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for another first prize winner? Or should we suspend it? Are you sure you are ready? Okay, the first prize winner is Emmanuel Godwin Okon. Emmanuel Okon is a chemistry teacher at Methodist Secondary School, Ibiakuishet, in Uran local government area. His hobbies include playing, reading, table tennis, cycling, listening to music, and traveling. He desires to see people grow in knowledge and be well informed to make decisions for themselves and a better society. Congratulations to you, Emmanuel Okon.
Mr. Emmanuel Okon, congratulations. We are proud of you, and I believe the whole state is proud of you being the best winner, first prize winner in chemistry. Please continue the good works. God bless you.
Congratulations, Emmanuel. Ladies and gentlemen, let me add that Emmanuel is my colleague. We attended the same secondary school together. Congratulations to you, Emmanuel. It's so good to see you again after so many years. Thank you so much, Dr. Okpong. Thank you so much. Great gentleman. Okay. Thank you. Emmanuel, please retire to your seat. Thank you so much. Thank you. Congrats. Congrats. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the last subject which we will hand over the awards for this category ladies and gentlemen, is economics. And economics is sponsored by Anchor Insurance Limited. May I please invite Mrs. Imelda Abba to, on behalf of Anchor Insurance Limited, come forward and present this award to them. If you don't clap for Mrs. Abba, please, will you clap for the winners? Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we begin from the third prize winner as well. And the third prize winner for economics is Mr. Akaniyene Udo Akpan. He is an economics teacher at Community Secondary Commercial School, Urabo, and Ikoro Tasung, Ikori Bongotoro in Ikorekbene local government area. He likes to read, watch football and handball. He aspires to be the very best in his chosen field and would love to help the needy in the society. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Hello, Akaniene. I like the smile. Good morning, everyone. So, on behalf of Inoyo Toro Foundation, in recognition of your performance in the teaching of economics in Akwa Ibom State Public Secondary Schools, and especially because we need economists in Nigeria right now, I'd like to present you with this award. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the second prize winner for economics is Ita Efyong Oyong. His students are cheering him. Ita Efyong Oyong works with the Akwa Ibom State Secondary Education Board as a teacher at Comprehensive High School Okosi in Urefong Oruku local government area. His hobbies are reading and writing. Celebrate him as he received the second prize winner for economics. Congratulations.
Welcome, Ita. Congratulations. So, on behalf of Inoyo Toro Foundation, in recognition of your performance in teaching economics here in Akwa Ibom State, we'd like to present you with this beautiful plaque. Congratulations once again.
Congratulations to you, Ita. Well deserved there. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the last but not the least for this first category of award presentation is the first prize winner for economics. And ladies and gentlemen, the deserving winner is Kubiat Basi Umo. He's an economics teacher at Community Secondary School, Ikorusen, in Ibionibom local government area. His hobbies include preaching and playing soccer. Congratulations.
Hi, Kubiat. I don't know if you people noticed. Only you. Okay. I rest my case. So, Kubiat, in recognition of your outstanding performance in the teaching of economics in Akwa Ibom State Public Secondary Schools, on behalf of Inoyo Toro Foundation, I'd like to present you with this. Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations to you. Celebrate him, celebrate him. First prize winner for economics. Well deserved. Well deserved, I must say. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mrs. Abba. Thank you so much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're done with the first category of awards presentation. We will return to the second category of awards presentation, which will be the Grand Mentors Award. It might interest you to know that the Grand Mentors Award recipients will be going home with a whooping sum of 500,000 naira each. And after that, we'll also be having much later on the awards presentation for the principals category. One principal emerged winner this year, and we'll be going on with 500,000 naira. I'd like to very especially recognize the representative of the Honorable Commissioner of the Ministry of Education. Ladies and gentlemen, please celebrate Dr. Glory Ekpo. Thank you so much for coming. We also have here very distinguished guests who are joining us here. I'll just run through the names so we can applaud them at the end of it all to save time. I have a lecturer from the University of Uyo joining us here, Professor Ini Jonah. Thank you for coming. Mr. Ime Udoituk is here as well. Dr. N.I. Udoidong from UNIO is here. Dr. Paul Udofort, still of the UNIO community, is here. Dr. Udemen Nana of the Uyo Book Club is here. Thank you so much. Dr. Dominic Ukbong, I had earlier presented him to you. He's an honorable special assistant to the special advisor, to the governor of Akwa Ibom State. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Chief Collins here as well from Iko Town. Thank you, Chief Collins, for coming. We have Thompson Akpabio from Ikoredok Ubium. We have Nsewu from Ikorokoro. The Honorable Commissioner for Environment, you had earlier met him, Mr. Charles Udor. He's also here. We have a consultant estate valuer here, Johnny Sangedegi. An architect is here as well from the architect Fabian Francis from the Architectsy Home Designs, pardon me. We have Family Health and Fitness Club representative Ubong Nelson here. And finally, Dr. Essien Udor from the UNIO community. Thank you so much for coming, very distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 15th edition of the Inoyo Toro Foundation's annual awards for teaching excellence in Akwa Ibom State public secondary schools. We will move to the next item on this very special event, which is an address by the guest speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker today is Professor Lawrence Etam of the Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Environmental Management of the University of Uyo. Please encourage please encourage Professor Etam as he comes up here. Professor Lawrence Etam, please.
Good morning, everybody. Please allow me welcome everybody to this segment of the program, the keynote address. I would like to start by thanking and appreciating God for a moment like this, for his loving kindness, and for bringing us here together to participate in this year's Inoyo Toro Teachers Awards ceremony. Mr. Usoru Soro, the chairman of this occasion, distinguished members of the high table, Barrister Udominoyo, the former vice chairman of ExxonMobil in Nigeria, the founder and advisor of the Inoyo Toro Foundation. Let me pause for a moment and spin you a yarn. A couple of months ago, I think about June this year, he called me on phone and we spoke for about 8 to 10 minutes. At the end of our discussion, he told me that he would want me to present this keynote address. That's why I'm here, basically. So why do I tell you this story? Number one, because I want to use this opportunity to thank and appreciate him for the invitation and the opportunity to serve as a keynote lecturer. Number two, at the end of this lecture, if you members of this audience enjoyed the presentation, I would love you to join me in thanking him. And number three, and this one is on a lighter note, if at the end of this lecture you don't enjoy the presentation, don't blame him, blame me. As I said, that was on a lighter note. The chairperson, Board of Trustees of Inoyo Toro Foundation, Mrs. Ntekwe Inoyo, members of Board of Trustees, Secretary Josh Akman, Uto Ukpana, Usen Udo, Edo Ukpong, and Kayode Komolafe. Kayode Okeke, as he is fondly called, is my very good friend. We were in the same university, and he was a year below me in the department. Award committee members, Chairman, Professor Enobong Joshua, Lydian Khan, Joseph Udo, Imo Basi, and Anedi Amos. At this point, I would seek the permission of the chairman to stand on extant protocol. My name is Lawrence Aitum. I am a professor in the University of Uyo. I am the keynoter. Before I continue, I have one or two announcements to make. And the first announcement is that anyone interested in having a copy of this lecture should give me his or her email address. I will send a copy to him free of charge. The second announcement is that this lecture will take about 20 minutes or even less. So I solicit for your kind attention. Please enjoy the presentation. The topic of this lecture is education, the most invaluable tool for the development of our children. The organizers of this event expected 50 secondary school students here. So throughout the course of this lecture, I will focus on these secondary school students present here as my primary audience. Because of that, the method and approach that I'm going to use will be simple, very simple. Consequently, there will be no citation of authority, there will be no quotation, and I will not be preaching. Rather, I will be presenting basic facts, and I will be teaching using well-illustrated and highly animated PowerPoint slides, since my primary audience are these secondary school kids present here. I would love to start by noting that in a conference or public speaking engagement like this, we often focus on the contribution of education to our national economic development. But in this very lecture, my focus will not be directly on the contribution of education to the development of our country. Rather, I will focus on the contribution of education to the development of our kids. In simple terms, I will answer the question, what is the benefit of education to you, the students? Why should you go to school? And having gone to school, why should you take your studies seriously? To parents, this lecture will address in a practical way the need for them to invest in the education of their kids. Sensitizing parents on the importance of sending their wards to school is of overriding importance, especially in northern Nigeria, where the rate of school dropout continues to be alarming and appalling. And the army of Almajiris, that is street kids, is ever burgeoning. Winners of the Inoyo Toro Teachers Awards are always given cash prizes, plaques, and certificates. Since 2007, when the scheme was inaugurated, about 1,500 teachers have won various awards and smiled home with cash prizes. Each of the 6 teachers who wins the Grand Mentor Prize in any of the 6 different subject areas will normally smile home with a whopping 500,000 naira prize money. Similarly, the winner of the Best Principal Award normally goes home with 500,000 naira also. There's a cash prize for each of the many runners-up. Every winner is also given a plaque or a certificate. From 2007 to this moment, the foundation has spent more than 500 million naira, that is more than $500 million naira for these awards. Obviously, it is clear that apart from government, Inoyo Toro Foundation stands out as one of the greatest contributors to educational development in Nigeria. So at this point, my question is, why does the Inoyo Toro Foundation invest so much in education? Your parents too have spent a lot of money to sponsor you to school. Of what use is such expenditure, and what are the expectations? The Akwa Ibom state government allocated 7 billion naira to education in 2022 budget. During the same period, the federal government allocated about 1.3 trillion naira to education. And I want to pause and ask again, what are the benefits of this investment to you, the students? To your parents, your village, and community. Now, I will pause again for a moment or two and ask the question, what is education? I would also want to members of the audience to take a few seconds and think of the answer to this question. To me, education is nothing but the enlightenment of the mind. We need to know what education is and its benefits, because if we don't know the use, abuse is inevitable. With that working definition of education in mind, I will now take a conspicuous look at the benefits of education to you, the students. The first benefit of education that I'm going to consider is that education gives you the opportunity to earn a higher income. An educated person is more likely to get a good and better paying job than an uneducated person. Even if it comes to self-employment, an educated person is more likely to create a better paying job for himself or herself than an uneducated person. The second benefit of education is that education gives you a happy and stable life. Do you want a happy life? Do you want to enjoy the good things of life like fine cars, nice houses? Then you need a good education first. Or you want a great job, or a good social status and reputation. If you need all the good things of life, then you should get a good education first, and all those good things will be accessible to you. Remember, I said all those good things will be accessible to you. I did not say that all those good things will be added or given to you, no. The third benefit of education is that education gives you self-confidence. Once you are self-confident, then the sky is your limit. Marcus Garvey is quoted to have said that if you have no confidence in yourself, you are twice defeated in the race of life. But with confidence, you've won even before you started. The fourth benefit of education is that education turns your dreams into a reality. What are your dreams, if I may ask? Do you want to become a rich, popular, and a well-respected person? Then get a good education first. Or you want to be a doctor, a nurse, an engineer, or a scientist? You need a good education. You might even want to be a pilot. Then remember Air Marshal Nzika Edward as an Air Force pilot. Or you want to be a banker. Then remember Governor Udom Emmanuel, or the Honorable Commissioner for Finance, Mr. Linus Gang. Both of them are bankers. Or you want to be a lawyer and a successful international oil company executive like our Barrister Udom Inoyo. You might even want to be a university professor like yours truly standing here. Then you need a good education first. Even if you want to be a Nollywood star like... Students, do you know her? Yes. Who is this? Very fine. Where did she go to secondary school? Where? CCC, Cornelia Connelly College. After that, she went to UNIO, the former Unicross, where she studied English there. Students, you know her? Who is she? Nsegbe attended University of Calabar, where she studied theater arts there. And you know him? Who is he? And who is he? Kanayo. They are all Nollywood stars. They are all incredibly very popular. Even if you want to combine, even if you want to be more popular than all of them combined together, my advice is get your education first. Or you want to be a Niger pop star, like Davido, you know him. You know him. Do you know the university I attended? Babcock University, clap for yourself. And who is this? Wizkid. And you know her? What's her name? Tiwa Savage. Tiwa attended Kent University in England, where she studied accounting there. She also holds a degree in music from the Berklee College of Music in the United States of America. All of them are very rich. They are extremely popular. Do you want to be as popular as any one of them? Get your education first. Or you want to be an American rock star, come international superstar like, you know her? Who is she? Beyonce, clap for yourself. And Rihanna, and Justin Bieber. Very good. They are extremely very rich, extremely very popular. Get your education first. even if you want to be as popular as any one of them, or you want to be an international minister of the gospel and televangelist like, you know him? What is his name? Papa Oyedepo. He attended Kwara Polytechnic, where he studied architecture there. Oyedepo is reputed to be the richest pastor in Africa, if not the world. Do you want to be as rich as him? Get your education first. And who is this? Oyakilome, Pastor Chris. And you know that he attended Ambrose Lee University. Incidentally, the same thing Oyedepo studied, architecture, is what he studied. And who is this? Joyce Meyer. Would you want to be as rich as any one of them? Get your education first. Or you want to be the richest man in Africa or in the world, or one of the most powerful politicians in the world? Who is this? Aliko Dangote. Dangote attended University of Cairo in Egypt. He studied business administration there. And who is this? Elon Musk. He's reputed to be the richest man in the world presently. Elon Musk has invented many things. One of them is electric car he called Tesla. Elon Musk also created a car that can drive itself. The car can drive itself from Uyo to Enugu to Lagos to Abuja and back to Uyo without any driver there. So because of that, the car is called autonomous car, driverless car, or self-driving car. That, among other things, makes him so rich. And who is this? Barack Obama. Clap for yourself. I hope you know that Barack Obama attended Harvard University, where he studied law there. Only 4 Nigerian women have private jets. They are Mrs. Alakija, Mrs. Alison Madweke, Mrs. Bola Shagaya, and Mrs. Danjuma. I want to tell you a few things about these women. Number 1, they are all married. And number 2, they are all educated. So, turning to you, young secondary school girls present here, I want to ask you, when you grow up as a woman, would you want to have your own private airplane? If your answer is yes, then you need to be serious with your education now. The advisor of the Inoyo Toro Foundation, Barrister Udominoyo, inaugurated this Teachers Award scheme to encourage excellence in your teachers. Barrister Inoyo did that because he wants you to capture the benefits of his investment in education. The 5th benefit of education is that education gives you a long and healthy life. If you are educated, you'll have a better chance of taking good care of yourself. You'll be able to afford good food. You'll have money to consult good doctors in Nigeria or even abroad. You'll live in a good environment. All this will make you live a long and healthy life. Additionally, children of educated mothers have a better chance of living a healthy life, as they are more likely to be vaccinated and less likely to be stunted from malnutrition. Small family sizes. Educated couples are more likely to have small family sizes. Having a small family size implies that couples will be able to care for their kids, also train and educate them. Small family sizes also imply that population explosion will be averted and pressure on resources will be reduced. Education reduces the chances of child marriage. The frequency of occurrence of child marriage is high in uneducated communities in developing countries. Education can reduce the prevalence of this harmful practice of child marriage. Each year in secondary school reduces the likelihood of early marriage by about 5%. So completing secondary education will postpone a girl's early marriage. Education reduces gender-based violence. The occurrence of gender-based violence and domestic violence is less among educated people than among uneducated people. Education helps you know your right. An educated person will know his rights, and he will be able to fight and protect his rights. Education helps you to become a useful member of the society. Education will help you understand the problems of your community, and it will empower you to solve these problems. By so doing, education helps you to contribute to the development of your society, and you become a useful and an invaluable member of your community. Education promotes equality. The best way to eradicate, or rather reduce, poverty, and by so doing remove inequality, from the society is to educate the poor. Whether you are from a poor or rich family, if you pursue your education successfully, you'll be able to go back and help your family and community members out of poverty. Just exactly what Barrister Udom Inoyo has been doing through Inoyo Toro Teachers Award Scheme. Equal access to education will ensure that there are equal opportunities for all persons irrespective of race, religion, gender, and social status. Education discourages crime. Education confers a sense of right and wrong on the individual. An educated person will resist the urge to go into violent crime. Poor and uneducated people are the most vulnerable. In desperation, a poor, uneducated person may turn to violent crime like armed robbery. Education engenders economic growth of a country. Education contributes directly to the economic growth of a country. Take, for example, Canada, Japan, Germany, UK, and United States of America. All these are advanced countries, and all these advanced countries have very high literacy rates. That is, almost everyone is educated. All these countries are very prosperous. Citizens have high per capita income. That is, citizens have a lot of money. The converse of this observation is also true, namely that countries with low educational level are poor and underdeveloped. Many citizens in such countries live below poverty line. That is, they could hardly feed themselves. So education is a strategic tool for the progress of individuals and economic prosperity of a nation. Advancement of civilization through technological development. There is no technology which is not a product of education. Take, for example, industrial manufacturing, oil exploration, road construction, aviation, health and biomedical services, communication, TV, radio, phones, etc. All these and more are products of education. Education rids you of superstitious beliefs. Education will help you to understand the world from objective viewpoints and scientific standpoints. Take, for example, the occurrence of rainbow in the sky. If you see a rainbow, you will not believe or think like many uneducated people in the village that it is witches and wizards which are parading in the sky. You will remember from your physics lecture that a rainbow is caused by the refraction of sun rays within the raindrops. Similarly, you know from your biology lesson that malaria is not caused by evil spirits, but by Plasmodium parasites, which are transmitted into the blood in your body during mosquito bites. Literacy. The ability to read or write is called literacy. This ability is one of the most important benefits of education. Imagine that you are not educated. That is, you've not gone to primary school, you've not gone to secondary school, and you are not educated at all. But for one reason or the other, you find yourself in this room. Few things will happen. Number one, you will not even be able to understand the kind of English we speak here. Number two, because of that, you will not be able to communicate with anyone. So, literacy gives you the ability to understand, evaluate, and communicate. Numeracy. The ability to count and calculate is called numeracy. This ability is gotten from the study of mathematics. That makes mathematics a most important subject in school. A pastor here in Uyo once illustrated the importance of mathematics to students in his congregation. To me, his illustration was very elegant. He said that when he was a student, he used to run away from mathematics class. He didn't like mathematics. But when he grew up, he knew that mathematics is one of the most important subjects in school. Why? Because according to the pastor, mathematics is the only subject that will help you count your money in the bank when you grow up. So, turning to you students present here, I encourage you and I implore you to like mathematics, if not for anything, but for the very fact that when you grow up, it is the only subject that will help you count your money in the bank. At this juncture, I would love to appreciate Inoyo Toro Foundation for harnessing education as a strategic and invaluable tool in developing Akwa Ibom kids. During the past 20 minutes or so, I had defined what education is. I told you about the investment made by Inoyo Toro Foundation in your educational development. I also mentioned the contributions of other stakeholders, example, federal government, state governments, and your parents to your education. I listed and I explained 17 different benefits of education to you as individuals. I emphasized the point that education is necessary for your personal development and success in life. I gave several examples of educated and successful individuals in many countries of the world and from different walks of life. By so doing, I demonstrated in a most direct way the importance and role of education in contributing to the success of individuals. Over and above this, I told you and I emphasized the need for you to be serious with your education because it's a key to your success in life. While I told all these things to these students, you, all members of this audience, listening to me attentively, I'm very proud of all of you, esteemed members of my audience. I appreciate you. Now, only one thing remains for me to tell you, and that is, thanks for listening.
I believe you can give Prof a better applause. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our guest speaker, Professor Lawrence Etom of the Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Environmental Management of the University of Uyo. Please celebrate him once again. When a professor speaks, the difference is clear. I noted the way Professor simplified his message, made it very easy for everyone to understand. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving to the next award presentation stage. And it might interest you to know that this one is the Grand Mentors Award. The sum of 500,000 naira will be presented in this category. And it goes to 5 subject winners: English language, mathematics, biology, physics, and chemistry. Ladies and gentlemen, the sponsor of this award is Savannah Energy Limited. Please celebrate Savannah Energy for a fantastic sponsorship. 500,000 naira to 5 winners, ladies and gentlemen. We'll move straight ahead to do so as I invite to, on behalf of Savannah Energy, step forward to present this award to the beneficiaries, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Nkoyo Etuk. Thank you, madam, for accepting to perform this very important task. Please encourage Mrs. Etuk as she comes. Okay, we'll move straight ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Chairman, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this category presents 500,000 to winners in English language, mathematics, chemistry, physics, and biology. And I'll begin by inviting the gentleman who is the winner of 500,000 naira in English language. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to clap once again. This time around, it's 500,000 naira. Can you, let's see if you're ready to clap. Can you please clap for a few? Okay, you're ready. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Grand Mentor Prize in Mathematics is, are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? Hello? The winner for this category is Ekpedeme Cyril Akpan. The sum of 500,000 naira goes to him. Ekpedeme is a pragmatic, for mathematics, Ekpedeme is a pragmatic teacher at Government Models Girls Secondary School, Ikorekang, in Abak local government area. He is motivated by the golden rule and is committed to excellently train the students under his tutelage. He wants to reckon with great mathematicians. He loves to study the Bible and enjoys telling stories with his spouse and children during leisure.
Mr. Ekpedeme, this is good and great. And from Inoyotoro Foundation and Savannah Energy, we want to say we are really, really proud of you. Being a grand mentor isn't a child's play. It means you won this award before and you went on to mentor other people. So I want to say to you, keep doing the good work and the Lord will see you through. And we want to see you mentor many more other persons, not just the ones you've done. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to you, Ekpedeme Cyril Akpan. Some photographs there. You've worked hard for this moment, so you deserve the photographs. Yes. Congratulations to you. And that's the symbolic check there from the Inoyotoro Foundation. Please celebrate, 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 celebrate. He had to work hard to win this. Celebrate. Congratulations to you, Mr. Ekpedeme Akpan. Mr. Chairman, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Madam, you will stay here while... Okay, some more photographs. Okay, just a few seconds, please, for paparazzi. Thank you very much, Ekpedeme. The next winner is in English language, and I will invite Mr. Chairman, very distinguished guest. This winner had to work very hard to win the sum of 500,000. This goes to Mr. John Effiong Udo. He teaches English language and literature at Secondary Grammar School, Lebanon. His hobbies are Scrabble and reading. He's motivated by excellent scholarly accomplishments and aspires to become a professor and a vice chancellor someday. Ladies and gentlemen, celebrate John Effiong Udo.
So on behalf of Inoyotoro Foundation and Savannah Energy, we want to say we are proud of you and we want you to do more work. Whom much is given, what much is expected. So we pray that you continue to do this and the good Lord will help you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to you. Okay, let's have the check now. Congratulations. I'd like to ask that Mr. John, don't go back to your seat yet. You could wait somewhere there. We'll take photographs with the sponsors immediately after everyone has gotten his, just by the thank you. And Mr. Ekpedeme Cyril Akpan, could you please be on standby so that you can take photographs as well? Ekpedeme, please come. Ladies and gentlemen, we move to the next category, which is chemistry. And the Grand Mentor Prize winner for chemistry is Joshua Effiong. 500,000 Naira winner Joshua Effiong for chemistry. He teaches chemistry at Community Secondary Commercial School, Ikoroku Beaufort in Uyo. He loves cooking, watching football matches, farming, and reading. The love of Christ is what motivates him. Congratulations.
Wow, physics and cooking. Chemistry. Wow, well done. Yeah, you love cooking? Okay, you cook for us some other time. Congratulations from the foundation and Savannah. We want to say we like this, we love this, and we want to see more of this. Well done.
Congratulations to you. Congratulations, Joshua Effiong. Let's have the Dummy Award. Please don't return to your seat yet. You'll just be on standby so you can take a group photograph with your sponsors immediately after now. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving next to the Grand Mentor Award winner for physics. And this person who is winning this category, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this category is Basil Iyang. Basil Iyang is a physics teacher with Community Secondary School in Parenin. Gardening and reading the scripture are his hobbies. Honest hard work motivates him. He aspires to be, guess what? A permanent secretary. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And one thing I want to say is that God will help you. You say the word of God inspires you and you have a good career path. from the foundation and from Savannah Energy, we want to say we will continue to support you and support every one of us. Good plan, good hard work. Keep up doing it. And the foundation, I'm sure, will not just leave it at this, but we'll continue to work and monitor and see the progress. We want to see how many people you could mentor and how many people will bring forth to also receive this sort of award. Well done.
Congratulations to you, sir. Well deserved. Some photographs there. Please bring the symbolic check. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the last in this category is the winner for biology. And this goes to, are you ready? This goes to a biology teacher. Please celebrate the biology teacher that wins this. I wanted to see how well you people can clap. Ladies and gentlemen, this goes to Enyefiok Ekanem. Enyefiok is a biology teacher at Itam Secondary School in Itu local government area. He likes teaching, mentoring, reading, swimming, and adventuring. He is motivated when his students achieve their goals in life, especially when the values impart integrity. Enyefiok has research and meditation as his motivations, and he wishes to receive more. He wishes that Inoyo Toro Foundation receive more sponsors and partners to sustain this great feat. Thank you.
Mr. Enyefiok, congratulations, and I want to say you keep up doing the good work. And I also want to know and see how many other teachers you would mentor to also receive this sort of award. Congrats.
Congratulations to you. Immediately after now, the 5 winners will come up here to take photographs with representatives of Savannah Energy. Gentlemen, could you kindly come up? Thank you so much. Let's have the other 4 winners. Please come. Madam, you'll still be here. Don't leave, sir. Don't leave, sir. Hello, sir. Just wait for more photographs. Can we have the other winners? Please come with your award plaque and the checks. Please, you can stand here, sir. Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations, gentlemen. Congratulations. Madam is telling me that next time she expects to see women also winning this category. So this is a call for women to please buckle up. To please buckle up. It's a competitive reward. It's open to both genders. We believe that next year the women will come up more stronger than they did this time around. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Chairman, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are progressing as fast as we can so that we can meet the time of this event. I will now take some brief remarks. We'll take some brief remarks now, and then we go to the last award presentation, which will be the principals category, the principals award, and this time around it goes to a wonderful winner of this category. Let me, with Mr. Chairman's kind permission, invite for some brief remarks Mr. Ephraim Jacob Inyaudo, U.S. Fulbright T award winner, Mr. Ephraim Jacob Yangudo. Could you please come up and make some remarks, please? Ladies and gentlemen, please encourage him as he comes. Encourage him as he comes. Mr. Ephraim Jacob Yangudo. While he's coming up, okay, let me also inform you not to please leave the hall. Everything we're doing here is being documented in the program of events, which will be handed over to everyone. You will receive a copy immediately after the last award presentation category. Immediately after the Principals Award, which comes up next, you will receive your copy of the program. Please don't leave. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ephraim Jacob Yangudo.
Honorable Commissioner for Education here represented, other commissioners that have been here, our guest speaker, permit me to stand on the existing protocol. My name is Ephraim Jacob Yangudo, a physics teacher. I come to secondary school at DNA back in a back local government area. I come from a small, beautiful village known as Ikori Yangudo in Ika local government area of Akwa Ibom State. I have taught physics for the past 21 years in public secondary school across Akwa Ibom State. Today I'm so honored to share a short story about myself with you. I would like to say this: I was born to a lovely parents, Mr. Jacob Yangudo and Dinah Jacob Yangudo. Both were very poor and they did not have the formal education. But they had the passion to send the children to school. I was a local champion. In my primary school, secondary school, and teachers have been coming to our house almost on a weekly basis to inform my father to save money for my education. Most times they get books in a bid to motivate me to study harder. My father was a good motivator. He would take me to where few of his palm trees were and said, I will sell these palm trees and send you to school. I was so motivated by this word, and I studied harder than more. Soon before I wrote my WAEC, my father, the only hope I had, mysteriously died. Someone who saw him while he was passing on said he cried and shouted, who will send Ephraim to school? So my world caved in, and my education came to an end. My sister Comfort ran to my principal, late Reverend Father PPSN, of blessed memory, and told him my ordeal. And the principal offered to accept me to stay with him. So I became a houseboy for 10 good years. Tears were my food all day. And I kept asking myself this one question: when will I ever go back to school? I came in contact with Reverend Sister Bernadette Ezeyu from Anambra State, in the process of time, who happened to know about my sad story. She vowed I must go back to school, yet she had no money. She was at Mercy Hospital at that time. As God will have it, a group of Germans sent a letter to her and said they would like to help the poor in Africa. This was how money came in. And sister trained me in school, and I became a graduate. Today, I am not just a teacher, but an exceptional teacher with at least 12 world-class awards of recognition for teaching excellence, innovation, creativity, achievement. Thank you. To the Inoyo Toro Foundation, I salute you. You are the window through which I see my world, and the ladder through which I get to the top. Through God, you have become a physical light that illuminates my life. I would not have been honored in US with Fulbright Global Award without you. I wouldn't have been addressed by the US government as a global teacher without you. I wouldn't have been honored to teach in such a high-tech environment such as Reed High School, Reno, Nevada, without you. Nor will I be a certified 21st century educator by Washoe County School District, USA, having examined the use of technology in teaching without you. I wouldn't have had the opportunity to address teachers in Washoe County School District, graduate students, teachers in University of Nevada, State Department, Fulbright awardees worldwide without you. I count this a great honor. Before I just step down, I want to say a big thank you to Engineer Usenudo. Engineer Usenudo. The principle he gave me of giving back to society has actually turned my life around. He taught us during a training workshop, and that motivated me, please get this, to set up skill acquisition program for my students. Not only that, I just made up my mind to feed students, the poorest students. How did it happen? I was in the office, somebody called me and said, come, somebody was dying, and I rushed to the place, the school clinic, and I saw a school child, a small girl, almost dead. And as a pastor, I gathered her and prayed for some minutes, and she just opened her eyes and sat down. And I asked her, have you eaten, or did you eat in the morning? She said, no, I had to order for food. And she ate. Something was running in my spirit, that these students, some of them come to school without food. So I went to my compound master and told him, I would like to feed the poorest student in this school. And he asked me to come to office. We went to office. He showed me one crate of mineral. He said he bought it and kept it because he discovered too that some students come to school without food. And each time he get to them, he will bring one bottle and give to them. So I told him I will feed 20 students every day. And he helped me. He will go around junior classes, select them, and I will pay for 20 students every day. This principle of giving back to society ruled my life. I have no time. I would have said so many things. But I want to congratulate our awardees. Keep going higher. And our teachers, keep doing your work. Teach. Your reward is right here on earth. Before you get to heaven, you have it here. Thank you so very much to our professor, Enyedi, and the Inoyo Toro Foundation. You have really helped to groom me, and I'm so happy to know you. And to my State Secondary Education Board, I am very grateful. Thank you so very much, and God bless everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please celebrate Mr. Ephraim Jacob Inyawudo. Thank you so much, Mr. Ephraim. Very touching. Very touching speech there. Very touching speech. Goes to show that the Inoyo Toro Foundation is doing a wonderful, wonderful work. Ladies and gentlemen, please celebrate this foundation once again. Thank you so much. Mr. Chairman, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I want to permit me to apologize. This event ought to have ended by 12 p.m. on the dot. Permit us to take about 3 more minutes of your time as we move to the last item, which is the award presentation, the Principals Award. Ladies and gentlemen, and to present this award, permit me to invite Engineer Usen Ukbong and Mrs. Nancy Samuel Inyang as they come up to present this award. This award is being sponsored by the Basi Ukbong-Udo Foundation and the family of the late Simon Etam. And it goes to, are we ready for this? Let me also inform you that the award is a 500,000 Naira award, and it goes to Steve John Akpabio. Please celebrate Steve John Akpabio. Steve John Akpabio is the principal of Christian Secondary Commercial School, Uyo. and the Akwa Ibom State President of ANCOPS, which is the All Nigerian Confederation of Principals of Secondary Schools. Steve is an experienced teacher with records of meritorious awards. Global affairs motivates him. His major aspiration is to mentor students and teachers to work harder and achieve their educational goals. Ladies and gentlemen, the Principals Award, 500,000 Naira, goes to Steve John Akpabio. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sir, on behalf of both of us, the two families, and on behalf of this foundation, we want to congratulate you for this award today. And we want to say, keep doing the good things you're doing. Keep living the career. I am a product of a school principal, the greatest principal that ever lived, the greatest principal we know in Akwa Ibom State. Akpananang, we know him. Yes. So I want to say that today you're seeing some of your reward, and you will continue to see it. My father passed over 30 years ago. We still reap the reward of his good works. People still talk about him. His students still talk about him. Sir, you will be remembered for years and years after you are gone. So thank you so much. And on behalf of Akwa Ibom State, I want to also thank you, because there are so many people that you have brought up. The foundation is great. And the professor that presented the keynote speech says that teachers are, how did he put it? An inevitable asset that you need for the development of any country, of any place. So thank you so much. Continue to do your good work. Thank you, Inoyo Toro Foundation. Continue to do your good work, and may God bless everyone.
On behalf of the Basu Kwangodo Foundation and Inoyo Toro Foundation, I present this award jointly on behalf of the Basu Kwangodo Foundation. I'm happy to be here because I also represent my late father, Colonel Basu Kwangodo, retired. May his soul rest in peace. My father was only about education. My father didn't care about money or status or just education. I think when you meet my father, the first thing you want to find out is about how deep into education you are. And wherever he is, he's smiling at this, because the only thing that ever moved him was intellect. I want to congratulate you for a very good job, and I pray God gives you more grace in Jesus' name. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations to you. And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. That was the Principal's Award, the very last today, and our winner has been a man who deserves it, Steve John Akpabio. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last, please retire. This is the last item here. We will take a response on behalf of all the awardees, and because he's here, let me invite him to just respond on behalf of all the awardees in just a minute. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All protocols duly observed. On behalf of all the awardees of Inoyo Toro Foundation, the 15th edition, I'm particularly very grateful for the advisor and the founder of the foundation. He has done very well to complement the effort of the state government. I want to be personal, because in my own case, I've taken not less than or over 1 million foundation. Having won as a grand mentor when I was a teacher 2013. And here I am as a principal, and I have won it again. And we can see this award as our own indigenous Nobel Prize. We know that Nobel Prize is the highest prize that individual can have here on earth, normally awarded every first week of October, starting from Monday with the award in medicine, physiology, Tuesday, physics, Wednesday, chemistry, and so on. And this award followed the same pattern every first week of November, we have this Grand Mentors Award. If Barrister Udom Inoyo can do this as a private individual, I wonder what will happen if he is given the political leadership at any level. So may God bless Udom Inoyo and the members of the Board of Trustees. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much and congratulations to you. Ladies and gentlemen, please celebrate the gentleman as he goes down. What a thank you for staying with us from the very beginning till now. Before I invite the gentleman who will move the vote of thanks on behalf of the Know Your Toro Foundation, may I respectfully invite the Honorable Commissioner for Education here, who's represented by the Director of Secondary and Higher Education, Dr. Glory Ekpo, for some remarks. Please celebrate the Honorable Commissioner as she comes forward.
The chairman on this occasion, the founder of Know Your Toro Foundation, the dignitaries here present, please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. First and foremost, I want to render the apology of my boss, the Honorable Commissioner for Education. She would have loved to be here in person, but she is very, very busy. And she has mandated me to be here and give her goodwill. So I am going to read her goodwill as she gave me. I am elated to be here with you today to commemorate the 15th Know Your Toro Foundation Annual Teachers Award for teaching excellence in Akwa Ibom State Public Schools. With a sense of pride and responsibility as the head of the education sector, I am delighted to identify with you at this very important occasion. Let me use this opportunity to thank God Almighty for his unfailing grace that has sustained the Know Your Toro Foundation for this past 15 years. It is on record that the foundation has made remarkable, tremendous impacts in motivating teachers through the award of excellence to outstanding teachers and school administrators in public secondary schools. Your efforts in showing teachers how valuable they are is complementary to government's effort in improving the quality of education in the states. The Ministry of Education, Akwa Ibom State, sends immense commendation for your unquantified service and contributions you have rendered towards the overall success of education sector in the states. To the 2022 awardees, I congratulate you. Your outstanding performance in your different fields. I urge you to keep the flag flying by mentoring other teachers to also attain excellence. At this juncture, I wish to reaffirm the commitment of Akwa Ibom State government under the able leadership of His Excellency, Ms. Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, in assuring the delivery of qualitative education to Akwa Ibom State children and youths. Once again, I thank you for organizing this noble event. Together, we will raise the banner of education in Akwa Ibom State. Long live Know Your Toro Foundation. Long live Akwa Ibom State Minister of Education. Long live Akwa Ibom State. Thank you very much, and God bless all of us.
Thank you, Honorable Commissioner. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Honorable Commissioner for Education, represented here by the Director of Secondary and Higher Education, Dr. Glory Ekpo. Please celebrate the Honorable Commissioner. Some few announcements as we close. I've been asked to inform principals of all invited schools to meet Dr. Saturday Umana immediately after we close. Principals of invited schools, please meet with Dr. Saturday Umana. That's one. Secondly, we have lunch to serve all our guests. There's no way this foundation would have kept you here since 10 a.m. without offering you some lunch. So we appeal that you do not leave. Lunch will be served. While for the VIP, there will be lunch served to you at the VIP lounge, which is to my right. To your left, there's a VIP lounge there. I believe you've received your lunch pass, so you can have lunch served there. Ladies and gentlemen, also, there will be a photograph session with all awardees, irrespective of the category. So after the closing prayer, we'll invite all the awardees to come. I will regulate that so you can have the photographs with some selected persons for the purpose of preserving this memory for tomorrow. Let me invite for the vote of thanks. I also believe that he will also attempt to have a closing prayer. Yes, he will take the closing prayer with the chairman's very kind permission. Let me invite Mr. Idotoyen Isaac to give us the vote of thanks on behalf of the Inoyo Toro Foundation. Mr. Idotoyen Isaac, please. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Chairman, thank you for this opportunity. I think permit me to veer a bit. I'll take a minute just to give a gift to the teachers on behalf of the Board of Trustees before I go straight to the vote of thanks. Typically what I do as a person, I'm a coach and an executive consultant, and I help successful businesses and individuals to become more successful. So the gift for the teachers, which is just two opportunities, is a free or a pro bono coaching and consulting or mentoring opportunity for 1 year. It's a 1-year engagement, but it goes to 2 teachers amongst the winners. And the way to get that, after the program, just send an email to the foundation. You can get the email address from, I think, any of the organizers. And the first 2 emails that will be received will be forwarded to me, and I'll contact you, and I'll take up the coaching engagement. But there are conditions. 1, you must be willing and committed to go through the process and put in the work required so you get the required result at the end of 6 months or 1 year. 2, you must be willing to invest in data because all the engagements is going to be virtual. So thank you very much, and to the teachers, congratulations once again. All right, to everybody, the organizers of this program, I want to say thank you. Today it's for the teachers, so I'll thank you for having come here, going through the process of the screening, and today the awards were presented. So thank you very much. To those who cooked the food, I'll say prepared the meal for us, led by Doctor, thank you very much. And the people at the back end who prepared the meal. A lot of the times we forget the cook, and we also celebrate those that are serving. So we recognize them as well, and we say thank you for all the good work you've done. And to everyone who has spent time to be here today to celebrate the teachers. The foundation values your time, values your commitment, and is not taken lightly at all. So we say thank you. And as you return back to your destinations, we wish you a safe journey. The same God that brought you here will take you back home. The same way you have spent time here today to celebrate the teachers, you are also going to be celebrated. Once again, I say thank you and have a safe journey home.
Thank you very much, sir. Very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. With that, we've come to the end of the 15th edition of the Inoyo Toro Foundation Annual Awards for Teaching Excellence in Akwa Ibom State Public Secondary Schools. I thank you so much for attending, and I look forward to seeing you in the 16th edition next year, God willing. My name is Ubun Marcus, and it was a pleasure being the Master of Ceremonies. Thank you so much. Some announcements as I remind you. Lunch is being served. We appeal that you do not leave, that you wait behind and enjoy your lunch. The VIPs will be served at the VIP wing, so you can please proceed to do that now. Let's invite the award winners to please come forward with the awards. Let's have the first category of winners first. That's winners for first, second, and third place in English language. Can you please come and have a photo session with Dr. Oshe and other distinguished, Professor Oshe, please, pardon me, and other distinguished guests, Professor Oshe. First place winners in English language. That's Inyene Amos Peter, Victor Collins Akban, and Edidion Wilson Ekanem. Please come forward with your awards. I've also been told that there will be some interview session. Please come, please come. Inyene Amos Peter, Victor Collins Akban, and Edidion Wilson Ekanem. Okay, the book project group, please, can we have the book project group, please come. There's a book that's being written, so we need these photographs to... Please, other winners, be on standby. Idoroyen Monde, Solomon, Utube Raphael Udo, and Emem Gabriel Mbat. Please be on standby. Okay, let's have the book project group join them. The book project group. So key executives from Inoyo Toro Foundation and Savannah Energy, please be on standby to also take photographs with them. Can we be fast about this? The photographers, please help us save time. We don't want lunch to be served cold. Okay. Okay, thank you. Can the book project group please be on standby? Let's have Savannah Foundation and Savannah Energy and Inoyo Toro Foundation key executives. Book project group. Can we have some coordination? What do you want? Okay, you have not. Excuse me, sir. Please come back. Please come back. Please come back. All right. Yes, yes. I'll category by category. Okay. Are we done with this? Okay, this is how we are going to do it. After now, the award recipients will wait. Let's have the Savannah Energy officials and officials of Inoyo Toro Foundation. Book club, please wait. I'll call the next set of people, beginning with the book club. That's how we'll do it. That's, yes, the book project, please. Sorry, ma. Okay, without the winners. Okay, hold on. So we'll hold on this, please. Let's have all the winners with the book project first. Pardon me, sir. Okay, let's have the second category of winners, please. Second category of winners, Idoroyen Monde, Solomon, Utube Raphael Udo, and Emem Gabriel Mbat. Please come with the book project. Let's take all with book project first. We'll still have them with Savannah group, please. Pardon me. Let's have some coordination so I'm not confused. So many instructions from different people at the same time gets the MC a bit worked up, please. Thank you for understanding. Okay, let's have officers of the book project. Prof, we need you again, please. Yes, please. I'm asked to remind you not to go. The VIP's lunch has been served.